Israel in 1 CE, a land at the crossroads of empires, trade routes, and religions, was a complex and dynamic region. While its population numbered perhaps close to 1 million, it boasted a remarkable diversity. This diversity reflected a turbulent history punctuated by intermittent centuries of foreign rule. At the time of Christ, the Romans effectively ruled Israel from 68 BCE to the mid-1400s, when the surviving eastern half of the empire fell to the Ottoman Turks. Christianity began as a sect within Judaism. The earliest followers of Jesus were all Jewish, and the movement's initial growth occurred primarily within Jewish communities.
I think we're right to call it the Jesus movement here, because if we think of it as Christianity, that is, from the perspective of the kind of movement and institutional religion that it would become a few hundred years later, we will miss the flavor of those earliest years, of the kind of crude and rough beginnings, the small enclaves, trying to keep the memory alive.
Growth was slow within the Jewish community for various reasons, including the belief by many that Jesus did not fulfill messianic expectations. The Apostle Paul made significant efforts to preach Christianity specifically to Gentiles. This outreach outside of the Jewish community played a huge role in the faith's expansion. The Roman razing of the temple and destruction of Jerusalem in 70 CE heavily disrupted the Jewish Christian community in Israel, so that a focus on Gentile conversion accelerated. New Testament writings, particularly the later letters, demonstrate a growing concern with addressing issues relevant to Gentile Christians. This suggests their increase in numbers and influence within the movement. It's likely that Gentiles made up the majority of the Christian faith sometime in the latter half of the 1st century CE.